Years ago, in an alternate timeline, Peter Parker was still a teenager, still struggling with his double life. He thought money might solve everything, that as long as he could wave cash around, Aunt May and Uncle Ben would never ask questions. Then he saw police cars and an ambulance outside his house. His stomach dropped. "That's my house." Right there, an officer stopped him. "Son, there's been a mishap. It wasn't Uncle Ben. It was Aunt May. She was gone. One fall down the stairs, and it was over." At her funeral, Uncle Ben tried to make sense of it. "It all feels so unfair, Peter. So random. She was better than me, more loving, more patient. It should be me under the ground." But Peter, still reeling, grabbed onto the one thing he could control: money. "Don't worry about bills, Uncle Ben. I can handle it. We'll go into business together. You'll be my agent." And that's how it began. Not with great responsibility, but with show business. Peter became a sensation. The amazing Spider-Man, the masked TV star, the wrestling champion, the icon. And Uncle Ben? His manager, his partner. 2 years later, success had twisted Peter. Fame brought arrogance. Arguments with Ben grew bitter. "The money's changed you," Ben warned. "You don't even sound like yourself anymore." Peter snapped. "I want you to look at me without a scowl for once. You think I've let you down? I haven't let anyone down." But Uncle Ben only shook his head. "No, Peter, you've let yourself down. With power like yours, you could help people. Instead, you're just entertaining them." That was the night Peter fired his uncle, packed his bags, walked out into the snow, chasing a bigger contract, a bigger spotlight. And from that night on, the rift never healed. Years passed. Peter Parker became Spider-Man, the movie star, the global brand. Uncle Ben grew old, left behind, forgotten. He still called, still left messages, still clung to hope, but Peter never answered. Then one night, Ben returned to his old home, only to find it burned to the ground. He cried out, but the police looked at him strangely. "Sir, that house burned months ago. And Ben Parker? He died years ago." Confused, broken, Ben staggered into the graveyard. And there it was, his own tombstone. Kneeling in the rain, he whispered, "This is insane. Where's May? Where's Peter? Where's my life?" That's when a voice answered, smooth, cruel. "Do you want to go home, Ben Parker?" He looked up. Hobgoblin. Ben thought it was the devil. Hobgoblin said, "Think of me as the ghost of Spider-Man's past, present, and future. What would you give to see your wife again? Your nephew?" Ben didn't hesitate. "Anything." "Done," Hobgoblin hissed, dragging him into the sky. Across the city, Spider-Man's spider sense screamed. He dropped a criminal into the hands of police, racing toward Jarvis's call. Aunt May had seen something, someone. Peter landed and froze. Standing before him was Uncle Ben. Every line of his face was burned into Peter's memory. Every motion was familiar. His heart said it was real. His mind said it was impossible. "Peter?" Uncle Ben whispered. "Is that you under there?" Before Peter could answer, an explosion tore the street apart. The Hobgoblin's laughter filled the air. "Excellent reflexes, Spider-Man. Better than any of your successors. I am the Hobgoblin of the year 2211, and the nightmare was only beginning. Subscribe, and don't miss the next nightmare."